Yo, hope you're having a good day. Today I got something to show you. So I have actually two bit of information plus an explanation at the end if you care to listen or if you care to learn. Here we go. So let me show you. As you can see, I'm printing a gang sheet on the Epson 8550, and I want you to watch this thing right here. What's it's gonna do? Then I gotta show you something else what it does. So while it's sitting here, I'm running a program, but I want to show you what the printhead does first. See that? It does that endlessly. It never times out. I want to show you something. So it's this new program that someone's building called right there, Increment. I hope I'm getting it right. And let's go ahead and zoom in instead. There it is, right there. That's the name, okay? Alright, that's the name of the program, right? So, what this program does is give you the option to print on a roll without spitting out the sheet. As you can see, there's sheet here. Alright? Without spitting out the sheet when it's finished printing your designs. Alright, so this can print for a long period of time. And then, it will print a whole bunch of them. And when it's finished printing, you don't spit it out. It just sits there. But the thing I don't like is that it does this. And I'm gonna explain why it's doing this. I don't know if there's a way around it, but I'm gonna show you why it's doing this at the very end if you care to know. And if you look inside your inkwell, see, it just keeps filling it up with ink. So, cause every time that thing pops over here, it dumps ink. Right, you see that? It dumps ink right inside this thing, so eventually it's gonna fall right the hell up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I don't know if you are, but I'm not. I was thinking about why it keeps doing this, and I realized why it's doing it. And I'm gonna talk to you at the very end about why it's doing it. It won't clog your printhead, obviously, it won't clog it. But you have to end it sooner than later, and as soon as you end it, look what's going to happen to the paper in the back. I don't want to waste this because these things are printed out beautifully. Okay, so I'm printing out some Juneteenth stuff, and you can see it prints beautifully. I don't want to waste them, so I'm going to hit the cancel button while holding the camera, and we'll see what happens. So let me hit cancel. So I'm going to hit the cancel. Look at that. I can't even do nothing. It literally. Nothing. The printer won't respond anymore. I was looking around just for shits and giggles to see if I can find another program that did this, and I think there's another one that does this. And I don't know if it actually it does the same. Hold on. Let me get this out of here because I can't keep holding this. I keep holding this. Let me get this out of here, and I don't want to waste it, so I have to do this properly. Hold on one second. Alright, so see, I turned it on now. There you go. See, now pushing out the paper. See, I just push out the sheet. Alright, so that's it. See, that's the gang sheet. Alright. So I'm gonna explain to you how to actually do a gang sheet on the 8550 and why this program, even the other program I've looked into, that's supposedly supposed to do this gang sheet on the 8550. I'm gonna tell you why none of them actually ever work right. And I'm gonna explain it to you. Just let me get some of this. Let me slice this up and put it in the oven. Hold on. All right, so let me explain why my oven is in there heating up. My oven. As soon as my oven finish heating up, I'm gonna start baking, not pressing. And look! I have my the Emerge back on here. The Emerge all by Off Nova. If you didn't know, all right, I put this back on here. It is working a beautiful way. Let me see. Yep. See my thing, my ink all mixy. not separating, not bubbly. So I got it all fixed. See, I put my little thermostat, my little speed control right up at the front here. So something happened, and I'll show you eventually. My thing broke, and it's a whole thing. Don't even worry about that. All right, so, but there it is. Just want to show you that. All right. Yeah, I have to explain that some other time. So let me cancel this. Alrighty, ready. Let's get done. Let me cancel that. We don't want to do the head clean. I just cleaned out the inkwell because it had all that ink from the printing, and I wanted to make sure it's all gone. So I cleaned it out. Alright. So what I want you to pay attention to when this printer turns on, or I'm gonna try to do a print. I want to show you something. And this part is very, very important, okay? This is a reason, this roller right here, okay, is a reason why we will never have roll print. This Epson will never have roll print on here. I'm going to explain to you why this roller is the bane of your existence. You can see some of it here. See that right there? See this right here? That's a little lever that controls these gears, right? So they have a little gearbox right here. And then there's another one right back here. But I gotta move the print head to show it to you. Let me move the print head out of the way. Watch. See, everything the printer does. See how that wheel moves? See the wheel moves? Every time the printer does something, the wheel moves. Okay? That right there is the reason why we'll never have roll, you'll never be able to have roll feed on this printer. And I'm gonna show you exactly why that reason is. Alright, so let me do that again because I need to move this. Make that move. And then I'm gonna show you something absolutely amazing. I ripped apart I had one of these, one of the older ones, and I ripped it apart, and I'm gonna show you why you will never have roll feed on here. See that right here? This entire thing, right back in here, okay? There's a gear system, an actual gear system, like a miniature gearbox. All right, see that right here? This is actually like a transmission. Okay, this goes one way, and every time the print head moves, see, it moves like a little tiny bit, then it goes over, it comes back over a little bit. That's actually changing these gears back in here. Sorry, back down in here. Okay, so it's literally a whole gear system. It's literally a gearbox. I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't know how to explain this. There's a gearbox in here, and every time the print head moves, it changes gears. Okay, and here's the thing. The Epson P5000, which is, let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you on here eventually. I'm going to start this printer up and I'll show you what I mean. All right, this printer right here, where the print head is, I'm going to clean this up and show you what exactly I'm talking about. This printer, the roll bar don't move when the print head or whatever the hell it needs to do, the cleaning up or whatever. The roll bar don't move. All right. I'll show you again. Now the XP, that one. Let me show you. This one. Right? This printer, okay, has a gearbox in it. Don't have a gearbox in it either. What they do right here, what they did right here was, see this motor right here? This is not a motor. This would have been this is a motor, okay, an actual motor in the XP 1500. All right, this is an actual motor. In here, it's not a motor; it's just a pump. It's driven by this gearbox right here, which is turned on by that gearbox, which is activated by this I'm gonna call it shifter right here, okay? When this goes in a certain position, and this motor over there, because the motor's over here, start to spin and spin this whole thing, spin that gearbox, then it then activates that right there, okay? So this entire shaft controls all of this stuff here and that stuff over here. Okay, this is why you will never have roll feed on this thing, and why when the printer stopped, and you see it keep doing that weird thing, come here and come back in the middle, it just put the printer in this weird pause state. But as you see what it does, you just keep dumping ink into this thing, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. I don't want a printer to keep doing that. You're killing this motor right here, okay? All you're doing is just wearing out that motor faster than you need to, and I don't want to do that. So that's something I'm not comfortable doing that. And if you make the print, and if they ever get the printer to pause, okay, long enough for, well, then your sleep functions are going to kick in, and before it start printing again, it's going to want to do that wind up, where it start to empty the ink, clean the print head, all that stuff it does before it start printing, where it start adjusting the print head height, all that stuff it starts to do before it needs to print. And guess what? Then guess what needs to sprint? That thing, that main shaft needs to spin, and guess what's in that main shaft? Yeah, your roll feed. So it's not gonna happen. It just wasn't designed to do that. It's a mix of hardware and software problems, and there's no way to get around that, in my opinion. I mean, there might be a way, but not the way it's set up. No, unless you can get the software to not do certain things while your sheet's sitting in the back of this thing, yeah, it's not gonna happen. So I don't see it happening. I personally just don't see it happening. It wasn't designed to do this. Again, there's a hardware and a software issue, and if you can't overcome the software, if you can't really overcome the hardware, the software changes won't really make much of a difference. That's my personal opinion. You believe what you want to believe. So the way I'm going to teach you how to do roll feed on the Epson 8550 is, I'm going to think the best. I'm going to say it's the best way to do it. My opinion. You hold whatever opinion you want, and one day I'll show you exactly how to do it, step by step, because most people need that step by step instructions, and I'll just show you exactly how to do it step by step. I don't like my printhead doing that. You can do what you want to do, and this was the explanation about the roll feed. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't, you do what you want. I'll give you information. You do what you want with it. Alright, peace. Alright, so I'm going to turn this printer on, and I want you to see, because I almost forgot to record this part. So I'm going to let you see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to turn this on. So it's on. This one takes a little bit to turn on, and I want you to see what it does. Look how the paper's not even going to move, even though the print head is going to be doing a bunch of dancing. See? See how that's not moving? See that? The print head's doing stuff. He's doing all kind of stuff down there. Right? And that's the difference between a printer that actually does roll feed and a printer that doesn't. See? It's doing everything else, but the paper is not even budging. Now with the 8550, this entire shaft right here would have been spinning away. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get the point to. You see, it's doing nozzle checks, it's doing all kind of stuff. See, everything running back down in there, but the paper's not moving. Now in the 8550, that does not happen. That's not a possibility, because the same shaft that does, the same stuff that controls the movement on the same side is the same motor that controls the paper advancement. Hope that you learned something. If not, well, sucks to be me, I guess. Peace. Step up your